Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mobster Monkey. And today, as you can see on the screen, we are doing another action figure review. And today we are doing a little bit of a different one. I have not yet done a Cyberpunk action figure, which here we've got Takemura. But before we jump into anything about the figure, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors, which again is Nerds Forever. Nerds Forever is a great place to pick up any of your nerdy needs. If you're looking to pick up any action figures, comic books, pop figures, toys, any of that sort of stuff, you can definitely go check out their website down in the description below, or just visit 307nerdsforever.com. And if you use the promo code Newcastle, one word, you can get a 10% discount on anything you buy from our website online. So again, if you're looking for any good action figures to pick up, definitely check out nerdsforever.com. And here's the stuff for the card. There you go. And then the back of the card is all the stuff that we've got going on the store. But yeah, so hopefully go check that out. But yeah, let's jump into the figure. So Cyberpunk 2077, the game was kind of a bust when it first was released. If you weren't following that whole trend, even though I really liked the game, even though there was a lot of bugs, I expected there to be a lot of bugs and whatnot. I didn't really have any issues playing the game when it first was released for some weird reason. It was really weird. The game crashed a little bit more than usual, but that was about all I had when the game first released, so I didn't see any issue with the game. But they just recently came out with an update that fixed a huge portion of the game and made it 10 times better with the PlayStation 5 update. So if you haven't yet checked the game out, I would highly recommend doing it now. But Takemura is a pretty sick character in it. I enjoyed Takemura. Really awesome character development and whatnot. And it kind of made it feel like he was the same as me. I played the Corpo, and so I got burned and he got burned, and so kind of made it all feel kind of the similar ways. Made me feel close to Takemura. But the box looks amazing. You can tell that it's Cyberpunk. It is done by McFarlane Toys, which is really cool. Again, I love McFarlane Toys. They do a phenomenal job, I feel. There's some toys that I are a little disappointed in, but for the most part, they do a phenomenal job. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the box a little closer. So again, it's got that cyberpunk feel to it, which I think is really cool. The side of the box looks really, really clean, and it has that feel that, like, I'm not sure how to describe it. It has a certain feel to the letters, and the numbers have that like glossy feel compared to just the normal stock. And then the back of the box shows the two characters. You can get Takemura or Johnny Silverhand. I would love to get my hands on a Johnny Silverhand character or action figure. It comes with 22 moving parts. They are 7-inch figures or 17 centimeters, so no need to do any measuring. And then up here just talks about how it's McFarlane Toys. And then the side of the box, Takemura. So yeah, let's go ahead and bust this guy out of the box and check him out. Alrighty, now we do have the figure out of the box, so we're going to set him aside and we're going to look at the gun that came with the figure, the prop, which was one of the guns that you can get in Cyberpunk. The detail looks okay on the gun, not a lot of detail going into it. It looks kind of clean. I wish they would have added a little bit more detail in the gun itself to show it off, but it's kind of just got a matte paint job, a little bit of detail showing, I guess, the trigger and the different type of attachments it's got going on it, but not a lot of detail going in the gun. But that's not important. I don't really care much about the props on figures. I more care about the figures themselves. So let's go ahead and jump into doing a review of the figure. So if we get a close-up of Takemura's head here, it looks like it's got quite a bit of detail. It looks like Takemura from the video game. He's also got his cybernetic chest going on, which I think is really cool. All of his cybernetics on his face, the scars and whatnot look really clean on him. Really well done paint job. Doesn't look like there's much mess up on the paint and whatnot. The beard, I guess the goatee looks really clean on him. The detail in the cybernetics in his chest looks really clean. I guess if you're really wanting to and you know how your stuff, you can get in there and make it look a little bit more robotic, a little more shiny, whatnot. But for me, I think this is the character, the base head is really well done. The hair is pretty decent. And then going down into the jacket looks really good. It looks like they added a lot of the same material as they did for the jacket into the arms. So it's got that same color, it's got the same feel, so it kind of feels like he's wearing one jacket, even though you can clearly tell that it's not connected. So it adds a good feel to it. And then of course it's that rubbery plastic stuff, and they've added it onto here. It's got that rubbery feel to it. And then going down to the hands, I think the hands are the least, like the worst part of this figure are the hands. I'm trying to see if I can get any good, kind of a lousy paint job going on it. Looks like it's messed up a little bit with the cybernetic hands that he has. Lacking on the paint job on the hands, but overall the paint job and whatnot, the design and the detail and whatnot in the jacket and in the arms are really well done. I'd say good job on to McFarlane Toys for that. The belt, the pants are really good too. It looks like they fit the same mold as the jacket, which is really nice. They've got a good texture to it. The boots or the shoes look really clean. They kind of show the points though. I'm not a big fan of whenever you can see articulated points, but I can't complain too much because they do add in the articulation to the figure, which is really nice. So articulation wise, there's going to be a little bit of restriction on the turning of his head. Just a tiny bit. You might have to force it just due to the collar. But good thing it is rubber, so it is able to be moved around a bit. But he does have full articulation. He's able to look down about that far and then look up about that much. So he's got pretty good range. Not a whole lot of looking wise, but pretty clean, pretty good range of articulation there. Shoulders got articulation going up that high. It's got full ball joint. And then he's got double articulated elbows, so he's able to straighten it about that much, and then he's able to get a good bend in there, right there. And then he's got no articulation in the forearm, but he's got ball joints on his wrists, so he's able to get good articulation wise with his wrists. Pretty decent in the arms. And then hip wise, again, jackets and whatnot make it really hard. As you can hear, it's kind of creaky and whatnot in there. And then also this belt is kind of adding a restriction to it. Doesn't feel like, yeah, there's like no body. He doesn't got any like, there's like nothing in there, as you can see. It's like no plastic. I want to see if I can try to peek up his shirt. No, it's not going to let me. But yeah, there's like no torso. It feels like there's just pieces of plastic in there, but no like base. And then legs, again, restriction due to the coat, but it is that rubbery plastic, so if you really wanted to, you can get in there with a heat gun or a hair dryer or whatnot, stretch it out. That's about as far as the splits go, and then he's able to kick up about that high, and then do a kick back about that far with the coat getting in the way. And then double articulated knees. Get a good bend in the knee there. And then he doesn't got anything in the calves, but he does have ball joints on the feet, and he's got little things back here, so it adds a little bit of restriction going on, but he does have all that good junk. Very minimal ankle pivot, but it's there. And then, of course, the toes have articulation in them. So again, this figure is pretty articulated. Again, I love articulation when it comes to McFarlane Toys. They do a really good job. They do end up lacking in certain areas, such as like not having a torso part, kind of just empty in there. But overall, I'd give this character probably a 6.5 out of 10, close to a 7. Really well done. Make sure to add it to your collection by visiting 307 Nerds Forever, and you can, if they don't have it in the store, you can also request them to pick it up, and he'd definitely do that for you if he's able to or not. But yeah, I really like this figure. I'm glad I was able to add him to my collection, and we're gonna go ahead and put him on my wall of many figures. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. And if you did, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton here, and also allows you to know when I upload my figures, or my videos, my videos of my figures. And also hit that that bell notification button so that you can get notifications anytime I upload, so you can stay on top of the upload train. And then also go ahead and hit that like button as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.